Hey Virgo, what's up? Thank you for your patience while I got to your reading. And hello, I'm Archer. How are you doing? What's going on, Virgo? What's up? I'm a Virgo moon and rising, so I'm one of y'all. All right. And apologies for doing the recorded readings as opposed to live readings. I've got some stuff going on, taking care of Mama T and just family and business whatnots. So I will get back to doing live streams, but I also don't want to neglect all the signs. So we're going to keep doing this so I can get some stuff out to you guys, right? And thank you very much for being here. If you're new, consider subscribing, being part of the family. We are working on my Christmas present that I asked God for 100,000 subscribers so that all of us gets to open up a 100K subscriber pack for Christmas. So if you want to be a part of that, when we get the plaque, I will wrap the thing up. We will do a stream together and we'll open it. And then we're going to do super chat questions, but no super chats required. We will just read and answer your personal questions until I can't read no more. All right. So hang out, be a part of the family. And remember too, whatever messages come out for the week ahead, looking at the end of September 2025 into October of 2025, I'll convey it across to you, good, bad, or indifferent, because when you're with me, you are ultimately and definitely protected. I'm your ride or die. I got your back, and I am your crystals. And thank you for being here, too. All right? So let's tap in and tune into Virgo energy and see what is going on. Here we go. All right. God, tap me in, tune me into Virgo's energy, please, and thank you. Whatever messages come out for Virgo and the ones on their minds. So think about your persons, Virgo. Let's see what we've got. What do we have for Virgo? Please and thank you. Whoa, I love it when the decks pop. That means the deck's charged. I dig it. Nice, it's the Hangman, Pisces energy. You've waited a long time for resolution on this. Oh, I knew it. With the devil, Toby shows up, right? You've been facing a lot of devil energy, or some of you guys have been dealing with a past person or a current person that you might be like worried that you're dealing with the devil, or like somebody that's got some devil energy around them. The Two of Cups, though, shows a soulmate bond in the bond of David and Jonathan, which is probably why you're still connected and tapped into their energy. So it isn't just your mind's thoughts. It's like you guys have a telepathic connection thing going on. All right? So this is going to be interesting. Okay, God, let's do it to it. Give me everything you got for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? Virgo. All right, let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready? You're Virgo. You were born ready. All right, let's get up for the mutable air sign. Nope, mutable earth sign. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Let's do it. Nice. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Gemini. I got the Lovers, Adam and Eve, at the overall energy in the deck. This here was originally called the Choice back in the days of Tarot de Marcel. And it's not just day-to-day choices like paper or plastic, black shirt or white shirt. This is the ultimate choices that your soul set the intentions for with God before coming into this lifetime, that God has been lining the footsteps up on your path to achieve the outcome you desire. 8 of Pentacles, working on it with that Hangman energy. You've waited long enough for sure. And in the Empress mode, get ready to receive a message in the week ahead. And remember, this is timeless, so whenever it finds its way into your algorithm and clicked on it, heads up, the next 7 days, you'll be receiving something Empress style. All right, so let's dig in. Let's start with you, the current conditions at Virgo. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, the 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy, into the 2 of Wands, Aries energy. Interesting. That Capricorn energy comes in right out of the gate. It's almost as if you're focusing on yourself and for yourself, kind of like for the first time in ever, right? And maybe it's had you quiet and stressed out, where you've got people around you on that 5 of Swords, Saul's tragic downfall, wondering like, hey, Virgo, why are you so quiet? Why you got a resting 5 of Swords face going on? And you're like, I don't. I'm doing stuff. I've got a lot on my mind right now. Stuff you're trying to find answers to and questions on decisions you have to make with the 2 of Wands, Aries energy, that seems like you're at a point that you're tired and you're needing some Virgo time to rest and recover from it. It's like you're ready to finish healing and get over the hurts of the past and look forward with hope for the future. 2 of Wands, all right? Some of you guys could have some strong Aries, Aquarius, or Capricorn in your chart, but we'll get details to find out more about this. Let me get that lined up there. And now let's get into the love department. Starting with the past person, because you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot tell you what to do. None of us tell y'all what to do. All right, you got free will too, you know. even though this person didn't seem like they wanted to let you exercise your free will. Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Wands. Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius energy on this. This person regrets walking away from you or causing the situations that came in that caused the ending to this and the pause. So they haven't been able to get you off their mind. It's like you know this person can't walk away from you. And every time you guys have a fight, they never really ever walk away. But their fight or flight mode seems to kick in more times than not. You know, it's kind of like they're used to the drama in their life. You know what I mean? And it's almost like when things are calm or we're going good, it was a person that really couldn't just sit still, have a movie night with you, chill out on the couch, make some dinner, go to dinner. But it was like someone with 1,000,001 projects going on that they never really fully completed. Look at all the notebooks David has in that, all right? King David was a good writer, you know? I'm thinking 2 Samuel might even resonate to the situation with this person, because if there was nothing going wrong in their life, then they would have to try to create some of the drama, right? Which led to King Saul's tragic downfall on that 5 of Swords that's in your energy. Interesting. It's kind of like some of you guys were married to this person. The 3 of Cups is the wedding at Cana, Cancer energy. And it's kind of like, even for those of you that weren't fully married, it was still a relationship. Some of you guys might have lived together even. And you felt like this person had you stuck with their belittling energies, the way that on the 8 of Cups, they always felt they were better than you, Pisces energy, and kind of enjoyed verbally really putting you down, right? It's kind of like the energy of like sending that last text and then blocking you for a little bit. And then a couple days go by or a couple hours go by and then they unblock, throw a dig your way, and then unblock again and then reblock you, right? And it became a bit of an energetical back and forth that has you very tired, very stressed out. With the King of Wands, you were even wondering, what did I do wrong? What could I do differently? But I don't feel like it's this one's not on you, Virg, you know? This is something on their mind. I think it's a bit of, with this 8 of Cups, which is the ascension of Jesus, I think it's a little bit of somebody really looking back and thinking heavily about what they did to you in order to find a way to overcome it and come back in correct, proper, okay? Your person's been going through a bit of a maturing phase while you guys were in separation, and they do know that there's a lot of trust that has to be rebuilt. Ooh, okay, we'll find out what's up with that. All right, cool. Now, let's get into the new person vibe, shall we? All right, this could be somebody that you are currently involved with, or my single Virgos that are wondering what's coming in, all right? Ooh, the Emperor, Daddy's home. Aries, there's a lot of Aries energy here. 10 of Swords and the Magician. Nice. This person's a major change in your life. And I'm being told they're not totally like your usual type. It does seem like this person has no interest in you. 10 of Swords, yet they totally do with the Emperor card. Some of you guys might even work together. Some of you guys, you're their boss, aren't you? Or vice versa, right? We could have a little bit of 50 Shades of Virgo going on. This is going to be interesting. I dig it. But with the Magician card, it's Moses parting the Red Sea of red flags, your energy on the Magician that comes out. So there's something they need to cut out, or they're working on cutting out, in order to part the Red Sea of red flags that they're totally throwing your way, right? With that Emperor card, though, it's kind of a divine union, and this person is in the middle of a glow up or a level up. So this person isn't like your past people, which I'm being told is cool, but they're almost throwing some flags right now that are like a really, really dark shade of pink. So close to red that it's got you spooked, right? And frustrated. Got you. That's what we're here for. So let's tap in and figure out where this is going and what's up with it, all right? Some of you guys could be dealing with another Virgo, maybe Gemini. There is strong Aries energy. Cancer, Pisces are here, Capricorn, and Aquarius so far. And some of y'all are life path number 3s, 8s, or 5s, maybe even a 2. Could be you or your person. Let's see what we got going forward on this, shall we? All right, let's start with you. And thanks for being here too, guys. Love you. Hope you guys had a good week. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. All right, let's go. Stop. Boom. The Hermit, it's you. All right, cool. With the 2 of Wands. Overall energy and repeating cards about tough decisions that you got to make. Okay. The High Priestess. Ooh. Some of y'all are presenting with pocket aces, that you've got little bits of pieces of knowledge of the direction that you want to go, and you're keeping it close to yourself right now. like not letting anybody know what you're doing. With the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Cups, trying to work on healing from what your past persons have put you through, right? Because the Eight of Cups comes out on repeat from the past person energy, Pisces energies. Something about August 8th and the 8-8 Lionsgate portal may resonate to you, or you or your persons should be born on the 8th. But it's really what it is, especially with what you've been through. High Priestess to the Chariot, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy comes out. That the way I kind of see this is that you've given so much to everyone and you've given them so many chances that it's kind of gotten you to the point that you're ready to finish healing with that Chariot card, okay? Because the Chariot is what the Emperor drives into a great battle that they return victoriously from. So it's that with that Eight of Cups and the Ascension of Jesus energy, you're at a point where you're just kind of like, I'm ready for the Ace of Cups. I want fresh start, nice love. I don't want to have to always spend every day worrying about what my person's doing or who they're talking to, or wondering why there's so many contacts in their phone, or why every time I walk into a room, my person puts the phone down, face down real quick, like I wasn't doing nothing, right? And you're like, I'm ready to get past that era in my life. And it seems like it never happens, Archer. Some of you guys could be born on the 7th, 17th, 27th, or 18th comes out. Maybe even the 9th, 19th, or 29th with this Hermit card. I mean, you've given so many people so many chances to try and help them heal, work through what they've got going on. And it always seems like you're like a relocation expert, that you get people healed, feeling better, and then they wind up trampling all over you, and you wind up on your own, out in the cold. And you've just given so many people the chances that always results in you winding up being taken advantage of, to the point that some of you guys have actually gone rather nomadic with this Hermit card. Some of you guys could be living off the grid, or I do see for some of my Virgos here, this may resonate maybe to about 9% of you guys, is that you might have lost your home or moved out of a home living situation, right? And some of you guys could be living in your vehicles right now, all right? Especially with the Hermit and the Chariot card both out here. That means that it's a bit of a remote nomadic type of a living energy. So let me see what's up on these major arcanas. Because remember, major arcanas, those signify major planetary shifts that us human beings down here on Earth have no control over, right? No matter how much we all want to, we can't make Mercury stop retrograding, right? It would literally be easier to raise the Titanic. And no, it can't be raised. 12,000 feet below that. The water pressure where the Titanic lies is the equivalent of trying to balance 2 full-size school buses on your thumbnail without it hurting you. You know what I mean? And that's the pressure you've been feeling for a long time, that you're hoping that cycle's come to an end. You know what I mean? 4 of Wands, I like it. You got some 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands karmic rewards coming in on the 5 of Swords to help you with the futile feelings that you're going through with the 7 of Pentacles. You always try to plant seeds, the parable of the sower, and it, much like in the parable of the sower, 99% of them always fall upon barren soil, no pathways, as opposed to that one little mustard seed that sprouts and grows into love. Look at you having to take some time, like in the shower, maybe even before bed, crying yourself to sleep, just out of nothing more than just pure frustration. You try to get through the day and keep going, Aquarius energy, and yet it's like when you're alone or by yourself, it's like, I'm trying to motivate myself through this, Archer, but it's hard. I'm depressed, you know? This 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, I don't feel so much of the twin flame energy here on this 4 of Wands as I do actually more of a standard brighter weight definition on the 4 of Wands, that it's the rewards. The 4s are the re's in the tarot. Rewards, resting, recharging, rejuvenating, regenerating. So the rewards that are coming in does lead you towards a union. And look, strong energy of somebody here either making a house move or going nomadic like I was mentioning a moment ago. Because look on that 3 of Wands, this one right here. Look at you with boxes packed up by the door. Some of you guys did have to go through a major relocation type of a thing, or have dealt with an ex or a current person that you've come home more than once to all your stuff in boxes or in the front yard, or worse, especially for my Virgos who were in apartment communities, all your stuff out by the dumpster. You know, these are major life relocations that you've been through. You know, and it's the vibes, especially with the 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, right to the 10 of Cups. These are your dreams. This is what you want, you know? Some friends you can hang out with, share like interests, and just work on things with the Eight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. All right, so it's very dominating energy for you because like you're at the point that there's some people that you don't text back. There's some people you don't care about, straight up. And there's some that you simply won't accept. Seven of Pentacles, the parable of the sower in the biblical tarot. The thing about that is that you're passing a very big test in setting boundaries right now. Because, you know, full disclosure, like I was saying, I got Virgo placements in my chart. In Virgo, you are like a very nurturing, like you're like the relocation specialist of the Zodiac with your 6th house influence to go deep into someone's soul, the energies, and do the work that needs to be done. And with the South Node that's been in your sign recently, Hermit energy, that's going very deep into what you want and the stuff that you have held yourself back from and allows you to pass this test in setting boundaries for yourself, drawing the lines in the sand that you won't let people cross those boundaries because you deserve the respect as well as going forward. And you know what? If people can't respect you for that, then you got no use flowing into their energies. It's like you've dealt with a lot of people that have tried to destiny swap, that have left you carrying their burdens for stuff that you were just trying to help them with. You know what I mean? Let me get another row of cards on this. I want some clarification on the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands into that 5 of Swords. Because especially when I get repeating cards like the 5 of Swords energy here, Aquarius, it's always, that's God telling me, Archer, look a little deeper into that card, okay? Because there's more to be seen. The Knight of Wands. You've dealt with a lot of players over the years. But with the Ace of Wands, you're following your passions with justice. And it is Libra season at the time of this reading. So you're coming into that. Because remember, we all possess the energies of whatever sign the sun, not the sun, the earth is in. You know what I mean? And with it being Libra energies, it's getting to the point that some of you guys are even working to break addictions, maybe clear generational curses out of your way in order to live your life to its fullest more, right? And get back to best. Some of you guys are even facing a very spooky diagnosis or an illness that you're waiting to hear test results back on, maybe a pregnancy of some kind. I'm seeing out of this, though, there might be some unexpected energies coming in for you guys that'll actually help clear that away with the Justice card on the Ace of Wands that kind of repowers your energies and gets you to a point of knowing that you're heading in the right path. And for those of you that part resonates, I am seeing that God wants you to know that the right specialists and such have been put on your direction and in your pathway in order to help you through this. It's kind of like you've experienced a quantum leap of kinds. You know what I mean? It's like you're in the middle of the quantum leap energies with the 8 of Wands. There's forward momentum coming in on this one. Some of you guys might even work in the pharmaceutical industry. King of Wands is back under the 9 of Cups. Some of your prayers finally being answered. You know, the thing on this is, just settle in, buckle up, because you're coming into a much more calmer energy. It's like, to quote Revelations 21:4, some of you guys might be born, you or your person, on the 21st or the 4th, but the former world has totally passed away. This isn't the end for you guys. It's just the beginning. You've got so much stuff left to do here on Earth that you're going to be with us for a long time to come. And I like that for you. Nice. Okay, let's dig into the past person's energy. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. You know, some of you guys might even identify as a glass child. Like maybe you weren't the oldest sibling, but you had to deal with a sibling or a family member that monopolized your parents' attention that resulted in you feeling like you were invisible, couldn't be seen, neglected and ignored, and you've really had to fend for yourself on your own. All right? Like, definitely talking to a Virgo who's just kind of felt like nobody's ever been there for them and that you've always had to fend for yourself, you know? That's starting to change. You're bringing in energies of like a glow up and a level up that has some new friends, maybe even new coworkers and whatnots that come in to help make you feel more respected in your friend circle instead of always being the one that just has to do and do and do for everybody else. All right? Okay, so what's up with this past person? You got Cancer, Pisces, and Sagittarius vibes down here. So let's see what we got. Okay. The 6 of Swords. This person definitely needed to see things from another perspective, right? and they would never make time for you. Sometimes all you needed was just a little bit of like one of them 14-second hugs in order to bring things back around. Wow, there's strong Aquarius energy in this reading, and a total change with the devil coming out right on the death card. Could be an age difference for some of you guys too, with this King of Wands and the Magician showing up, all right? But this person did have to kind of mature and go through a transformation. Because remember, the King of Pentacles doesn't always mean it's about money. The Pentacles in the tarot represents stability, maturity, things like that. And there was a little bit of just life experiences this person needed still to go through in order to level up and come in correct on your level. Just a little bit of maturity involved. And this transformation, it's like you know that this person had a thing going on that, like, you know how they would just talk over you, and then they would accuse you of never giving them a chance to speak when you're like, you've been talking all day like the Micro Machine, man. I haven't gotten 2 words in edgewise, right? Scorpio, Aquarius energy on this one. And you really had no idea what they wanted, but it was like they always just assume that you should know, 8 of Swords. And every time that they promised they would change, or they'd work at it, or they were doing work to make themselves better for you in the relationship, it would just fall upon deaf ears. Somebody here might definitely work as a doctor or a nurse in the medical field, because check this out on the 6 of Pentacles. Look at the lab coat. And there are some repeating 6s coming out. So you or this person could be born on the 6th, 16th, 26th comes in. But they're so used to that drama. The thought of having a person in their life that's excited them, right? But they didn't really know how to handle it or work with it. Like, this person was really good at their job or whatever their hobbies were and the stuff they liked because they were trained in it. But then when it came to real relationships, they didn't totally understand the 6 of Pentacles reciprocity because they never got to experience it, all right? Death card, though, on this. It's like, the thing on this is a relationship is a full-time job. You can't just give up afterwards, you know? It's like they've got Scorpio energy, they've got your energy. Capricorn's pretty strong too. Every time you would forgive them, right? They would always wind up messing it up again. And it got to the point for some of you guys that you felt as if your hands were tied. You're like, I don't know how I can take this any further. Those of you that are still in a relationship or still living with this person might feel completely stuck, where it's like maybe due to expenses and whatnots, you guys can't even split up or separate, right? Even for my married Virgos, this could be where you guys are sleeping in separate rooms, very little interaction, and it can become a lot to process and handle. You know, something about, well, that's interesting. Something about Tupperware or like food prep, you know, because I'm seeing like those containers with the lids to do like meal prepping and stuff. I don't know how that might resonate, but maybe somebody here works in the restaurant industry or might even have like a recipe channel or something online that like showcases talents in like culinary arts. Whoa, Temperance to the 6 of Wands that leads to the 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Page of Cups. Aww. Something about this bird bath totally resonates to me on this Page of Cups, but it's kind of a dreamy little love offer that with all the repeating 6s, you have all 4 out on this one, 6, 6, 6, 6. All right, and don't freaky deaky. Angel number 666, it don't always mean devil energy. It's more about the true Capricorn motivational energy. And before everybody gets all weird and nervous about the devil card, don't forget, Jesus was a December 25th Capricorn. Can't be all bad, right? But the thing on this, especially with the 6 of Cups, some of you guys have a very deep soulmate connection that you were aware of. It's like even when you guys first met, even those of you that met for fun before anything else, it's like right out of the gate, the moment you met this person, you knew, right? You're like, I just know there's something bigger between the two of us. And the thing on this is they kept falling back into an old drama routine because they too had a lot of their childhood programming on the 6 of Cups, the way they were raised. Some of you guys might even been raised with different values or morals. Kind of like the vibes that one of you guys came from like a 2-parent household, the other one came from like a single-parent household, and just due to beliefs or mindsets, it created a lot of tension in the connection. That this person on that death card, they had to work on clearing that energy out, painting the karmic debt off, you know? And I wish I had some magical answer for you, a rainbow unicorn tarot type thing, but the vibes on it is just that they've gotten to the point that they're sick of this cycle. Like, look at them trying to get ready in the morning. They're hanging out by their sink in their bathroom, trying to brush their teeth and get shaven, cleaned up. And they're just like, I don't want to live like this anymore. Like, the people in their friend circle now all have like significant others and are married, kids, and they are slowly becoming like the third wheel in a lot of energies. For some of you guys, straight up, you caught them going through their phone and they had like Snapchats from other people, standing up for an ex or something like that, instead of focusing 100% on you. You know what I mean? 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, that leads right into the Emperor. Oh my gosh, with the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys might be a real estate agent or in real estate or property management, and I do see the energies of relocations and changes, all right? Maybe you or this person did have to wind up or will wind up moving and relocating, consolidating things, but the thing is, after everything they put you through, and then they would fall back into the old drama routine, that it got to the point that no wonder you got all the 5 of Swords energies, because it irritated you. It was a lot to deal with. And on their side, though, they're totally getting sick of doing it as well. What I'm seeing here, this is so cool. Sagittarius and Leo energy, Aquarius and Scorpios here too, with Taurus and Libra, is that this person is actually balancing their mindset and getting their mind in order. Look how cool this Temperance angel is, that she can actually pour the coffee without even touching it. I mean, that's some strong alchemy. Remember, the Temperance card is all about the balance, the moderation being the key in order to alchemize. So I think some of you guys are actually still involved with this person and are just considering a separation or a divorce of sorts. Like, whatever it is, though, they're picking up on it. So let me see what's up with this Temperance card, because the 6 of Wands, right here, especially in this one, this is Caitlin Petty making plans for her success in the Country Music Awards, right? So it's like it's in destiny for this to work out. You know what I mean? It's like written with the Lover's card, Gemini energy, into your guys' energetical blueprint, that this is the time in your guys' lives, due to the planetary shifts, that this person levels up, grows up, matures. And it's really just an energy of like, maybe this person's on a Saturn return or something, like right around the age of 30 or 40 or 60, and they're just like in the Emperor energy, ready to boss up, man up, woman up, and come in correct for you. You know what I mean? For some of you guys, this person knows there's a new person over here too, or you've got multiple interests of people that are just totally into you. Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, into the Empress. It's that close. You were right when you first met this person. It's like, I just know you. It's like I've known you for lifetimes. You'd be on point. You're calling in the Empress to the Emperor energy. And remember, there's no gender in tarot. We all possess masculine and feminine energies. Every single one of us has Emperor and Empress energy in us. So I dig this, though, because it's at the energy here that they know. They're like, man, Virgo, why are you so quiet? Why are you so different? I mentioned that at the beginning, that you got people being, hey, Virgo, why you got the resting 5 of Swords face? Right? Andrew Jackson, you know? And the energy, though, is that they're picking up on it, because even though they lied about it, like, oh, Virgo, I didn't do nothing wrong. It's all you, right? Projecting all their stuff, that their shames, their insecurities out onto you. Even when they were saying it, 5 of Wands, Leo energy, they knew what they had done to contribute to the problems. It takes 2 to fight, and it takes 2 to make up. They know what they did to mess this all up, and that it's going to cost them any hope of anything with you, because they crossed a line they shouldn't have, and now they're not sure how to come back. Some of you have blocked this person out as a result of it, or, oh my word, cross-watchers, okay? Cross-watchers, if you have Virgo blocked and you've been trying to send messages to Virgo, double check your blocked contacts, because you might have forgotten that you did it. Just saying, I'm just giving the message that I'm told to give you, all right? You know what the biggest part on this one here is? I see them using their own energies and overcoming their fight or flight tactics, and actually getting to a point with that 6 of Wands, and especially with Temperance here, Leo and Sagittarius energy, where they actually want to stick this out. You know what I mean? Now, on the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, look at how they're totally checking out your social media. Look at this. Hold on. Where'd it go? It's this one? Yeah. Put my finger right there. See? See how they're looking? Even if they're talking to a friend, this is the person helping them like work stuff out with you. Meanwhile, they're checking out your social media on their iPad or their iPhone. So they've totally been snooping. You know that one weird profile that keeps liking your stuff, or you always, when you look at who's viewed your stuff, that this weird name comes up? It's them from a fake profile, all right? But the Two of Cups on Temperance, Cancer and Sagittarius energy here, I do see them overcoming the fight or flight. Why now? Because the divine timing is now. Two of Cups, all right? Saturn retrograding into Pisces, that is a big factor for this. And they might use the fight or flight mode one last time as a potential way of starting and reaching out. It's kind of like those vibes of you getting that "and another thing" text, or trying to find some reason to contact you. Hey, I left my hoodie at your house. That sort of a thing that is a test to open the doors of communication and allows you guys to actually talk calmly and talk through the rest of the pending frustrations in order to approach things from a new perspective if you should so choose. Ten of Pentacles. I think what happens here is, like, for some of you guys, you'll actually hear from them because, you know, they've been like couch crashing, or their finances haven't been totally in check. And as a result of it, for some of you guys, they might come your way as a result of like moving back in together type of a vibe. You guys might even move or relocate in the future that takes you towards the Temperance card on the Six of Wands, where with the Knight of Pentacles, granted, it's been a slow moving energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is still my favorite knight because neither rain or sleet or snow stops this knight from delivering this Ace of Pentacles to its destination. Somebody here might even work for the post office or UPS, Amazon, FedEx. FedEx is about as federal as the Fed Reserve. But what? Huh? I know, right? Shh. Squirrel. I do like this going forward. If you choose to have a successful victory, forgive them and move forward, that you guys can do so in a much more balanced perspective. It's beautiful. You or them could be born on the 10th or the 14th, the 5th, the 25th is here, the 13th comes in along with anything with a 6 in it, month, day, or year at this point. The 2nd, the 20th comes out with the 25th, the 17th is here, the 24th, the 4th, and also the 16th, okay? I dig it. Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo and Libra, Aries, Scorpio, strong Aquarius energy, and we've also got some Libra and Pisces, all right? Dig it. Okay, Six of Wands, it's still success guaranteed. You Virgo Empress, you. Look at you looking all Virgo-licious. Virgo-licious definition. I love it. All right, let's check into the new vibes and see what's up with the new person. And Virgo, thank you again so much for being here. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, all you have to do now, hashtag instant gratification, is scan the QR code on your screen. It takes you right to the Archer Astrology link tree. The very first link is the booking site. It'll let you pick from the Zoom one-on-one reading where you're live here at the table with me. I do record those too so that you got it to hang on to afterwards, or just traditional private YouTube. But once you've got your appointment booked, then I'll be reaching out shortly thereafter to either send you the link to your Zoom reading or reach out and get your questions and details so I can do the private YouTube video for you. And whatever you do pick, thank you for trusting me with your energies and letting me read for you. I look forward to helping in any way I can. And remember, I do go live every Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern for an all signs, so please consider subscribing and being part of the family, along with lives and pre-recorded readings for each individual sign, pick-a-cards, general collectives, and more. All right, all the safe-to-click links to all the playlists, platforms, videos, interviews, and everything can be found in the link tree. So just scan the QR code, use the link and it's in the pinned comment, and all the links are also in my bio on all the platforms, all right? And thank you very much for being here and giving me an opportunity to shout myself out. Don't forget too, Frankie at Frankie's Tarot and I, we will be doing a collab still, all right? We got a little bit of a reschedule coming in and we're going to combine it with a contest giveaway. All right, all you're gonna have to do is be subscribed to Archer Astrology Tarot and Frankie's Tarot, 2 words, easy to find her. And at the next All Signs that we do together, we're gonna be giving away, I've got some Caitlin Petty swag coming. Frankie might have a candle or 2 homemade for you. We've got this awesome dream catcher from the Cosmic Closet in Nashville, Tennessee. I totally recommend checking them out. And I'll even be giving away a personal reading or 2. All right, so make sure you're subscribed to me and Frankie, and we'll see you for the next collab. As soon as we got it locked down, y'all will be the second to know. All right. Okay, let's dig in. And definitely check out everybody in the Archer Network. Okay, those are all the channels and people that I subscribe to, trust, believe in, and support. All right. Okay, let's dig back in. Give me the Virgo here. Where's the Virgo screen tab? Perfecto. All right, let's roll. What we got in this new person vibes? Aries energy, Gemini energy and Virgo, Magician, Ten of Swords. This person is totally different from your usual type, right? And some of you guys, that's what you wanted. I like it. The Nine of Swords, but there's not much communication. However, the Empress is there. Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, into the Ace of Swords, with a Star card. Okay, so this is somebody that either you want to bring out of the friend zone or the situation zone, or they're wanting it for you, okay? It's written in the stars that you guys were supposed to meet. Libra, Taurus, Gemini energy. Somebody here, I'll tell you what, this person's actually more spiritual than they're letting on, because look on this Nine of Swords. Look at them up at night, right? And that Ouija board on the table. And remember, that Ouija boards, that's the old school technology. You know, we're living in an artificial intelligence era, and your spirit box, your Ouija board, it's basically your cell phone now. It's a whole different ball game. And the thing though with that Nine of Swords on the Empress, they are realizing that if they don't do something soon, it might become unrequited love, okay? They are totally Nine of Swords stuck in their head about what to do and how to proceed going forward, right? I mean, Crosswatcher, thank you much. They're up all night playing Staring at the Ceiling on repeat. Caitlin Petty's appreciative, right? You know, our lovely Miss Petty loves view counts. But they are totally stuck in their head about what to do and how to proceed on this. It's wild energy. Before I even go any further, some of you guys, maybe they're wearing themselves sick as well. Five of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. And they're totally checking your social media out and profile. They're trying to figure this out as they learn a lesson in communication, all right? I keep hearing ABBA saying, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, you know? Something about a speeding ticket might even resonate, or maybe even like a texting and driving thing. It seems like this person has a lot of friends of the opposite sex that they try to keep around for their own attention or something, or maybe even a lot of yes person vibes. Maybe somebody's in the public eye, or you're crushing on a celebrity or something, because they come across as quite the flirt, which might have you kind of triggered about like some of your past people, but I'm being told this person's a little bit more of a social butterfly with the Ace of Swords, okay? Libra energy on this one. And it's like you're not even shocked or surprised about anything that's coming in anymore, because it's like you almost know or expect or like think this is just going to fail, because it's like, well, past ones have failed too. How do I know I'm into my forever energy, right? Star card on the Queen of Cups. This person loves you. Nine of Wands to the Sun card with the Queen of Wands. Even though they're not letting it show, my girl Violet Jessup showed up. Violet, I told you never to call me here. I'm working. Yeah, see, she's even got her phone out. Get back in the Titanic deck where you belong. Some of you guys, this person does have a cat. You know what I'm seeing on this one is the differences. I think that's the thing. Maybe it's like an age difference in race, religion, political views, something like that. That for some of you guys, it might even be a same-sex relationship. Judgment-free zone. You know what I mean here? We don't judge here. I got enough stuff going on. Judgment is the Lord's job, all right? Everybody's welcome here equally. But I do see here that I think there's a chance that they're trying to win you over with that Empress energy. Something about the pumpkin patch and pumpkin spice totally resonates to this person's vibes. The Two of Wands. No way. Shut the front door. Actually, Two of Wands. Shut the front and the back door because you're letting all the heat out. There's a childhood memory unlocked. Two of Wands to the Two of Wands. You guys are both thinking about the same decision that needs to get made on this one here. So if the thing on it is that they're trying to win you over, but you know what I'm being told is that with the Five of Pentacles to the Page of Swords, they're kind of out of practice. That's a big part of this. What is that? Oh my gosh, that's Terry Jacks. I'm hearing this song, Terry Jacks, Seasons in the Sun. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. Maybe some of you guys got that in your playlist, or it's going to pop up in your feed, or you're going to hear it in Spotify, YouTube, or on the radio or something. Just to let you know what's going on. You know, the thing on though is that you might fear that they're like just a bit of a player too much, kind of like all the rest, and that's why you've got your guard up. And what I am being told here with the Hanged Man is, yeah, straight up, when they were younger, they were a bit of a player, but so they've outgrown the player energy, but they're like, it's all I know. And it's like, I'm like, Crosswatcher, that stuff doesn't work anymore. You can't, you know, you'd look really good in 3D. That's my apartment number. It's like, no, SMH emoji. That doesn't work anymore, you know? Because you're totally wanting to go all in with the Judgment card on this one and just totally nervous due to what you've been through even, Virgo, right? Somebody here does a lot of traveling for work. Like, I mean a lot of traveling. You or this person, oh, that's what it is. You or this person could be like an Uber driver, DoorDash, Uber Eats, maybe even a pilot. All right? Something about the airplanes might even resonate with that Hanged Man. But the Judgment card on the Seven of Swords, I don't think they are deceiving on this one. You guys are both have been through a lot in the Seven of Swords. Got you up in your feels, trying to keep it real, bring out your Ten of Cups. You know what I'm seeing here, though? Some of you guys have only been talking and haven't met in person yet due to a distance. But you're going to. You're totally going to. Virgo Aquarius energy on this one. This person is going to do something in the week ahead that helps you, like, feel more confident in the direction the connection's going. And they'll actually score a little bit of brownie points, too. Let's see here. Somebody here might be like a scout leader, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, something like that. We'll find out. But what I'm thinking here is that you guys are currently living through like a form of a Tower card bond. Three of Swords. There's the Tower card bond. Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. King of Cups back to the Seven of Pentacles. Remember, the King of Cups, Pisces energy, that's the king that actually turns the cup of self-love inward instead of pouring it out. So this person might be a little straight up focused. But the Tower card bond and the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles that they've been working on, it's not so much that there's anybody else still involved in their life, but yet they're healing to overcome the traumas that the past people put them through. There's an incoming Tower card bond going to happen between, like maybe somebody getting Five of Pentacles sick, because the Five of Pentacles is the health card in the tarot, or a pet transitions, a family member transitions. Something traumatic happens to one of you guys that you guys wind up being there for each other, and it builds a support group between the two of you guys. For some of you guys, this, like maybe you and this person are sponsors for each other, like AA, NA, something like that, which I think that's awesome. But this is going to allow this door, Eight of Pentacles, to open right to the Page of Cups with a love offer that you never ever thought would come in that will bond the two of you guys together for a very long time. I love this for you. This week ahead is going to totally transform this for the best. So get ready for a love offer, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, that you never dreamt would come. Beautiful. I love it. You or this person could be born in the 30th or the 3rd. Somebody's a life path number 33. Oh, welcome to Christ Consciousness. I'm Archer. Nice to meet you. Hello. Come on, table for two in the back. Pot, kettle, let's go. Could even be another Virgo. The 8th, the 18th, the 28th is here, along with the 1st and the 31st, the 15th or 25th. The 19th comes out with the 29th and the 21st. I love this. Claim this thing down in the comments because it's coming to an end of a very confusing time in your life to allow you the confidence to go forward with the person that you love. Oh my gosh, and you've given me some doozies lately. I'm so happy to see a good reading coming in for you. I love it. And remember, please hype the video, like it please, even if you don't want to like it so it stays out of your life videos, that's totally cool. Just leave a comment down below. Even if you want to just leave an emoji, God knows what you're thinking. It allows you to keep your personal life private and still helps the channel and the algorithms, all right? And do remember, this will resonate to any placement of Virgo in your chart because you're not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. All the parts of your charts are what makes you one in a googolplex. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. Hashtag mathletes. All right? Virgo, I love you to the moon and back, all right? So until next time, I'll see you then.